Hey guys, Lex here with another Zippo review, and today I'm going to be reviewing my first Zippo I ever got. This is the solid brass Zippo. It's not an armour, although you can get solid brass in armour as well. So this is the first Zippo I ever got. I got on Amazon. I got it for like 26 quid, including fuel and flint and a spare wick, so not a bad price at all. Really arrived fast in the mail. And my god, it's just, this has never let me down once. As you can see, I've polished it a little bit. It's still being perfected, but compared to how it used to look, you can still see a reflection in there. That was impossible. This is kind of roughly, this side here looks better. This is basically how it looked. When I got this out the box, it was this lovely golden, solid brass colour. It was shiny. It didn't have a stamp. It was just, it was just, I was so glad to get it. It just looked so fucking cool. And even the inside, I know it looks a bit worn now. That used to be perfectly shiny as well. I believe it's only brass plated on this part. Do the autofocus. 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 Yeah, see if you see there, you can see it sort of looks, yeah, brass plated. You can see the sort of chrome poking through there. It's not 100% as, but it just looked, when I first got this, it just looked gorgeous. And this one was manufactured in March 2014, I believe. So I'll move this back a bit, get the camera to March 2014, C14. So yeah, I absolutely love this lighter. It's been nothing but reliable. A lot of people complain about the fuel intake and how fuel evaporates. This thing can go about a week on a full tank of fuel with whether or not it's being used. Flints last at least a month. And the Zippo fuel, people complain about it, it lasts about at least 3 months. It lasted me about 5 months before I really ran out. And I bought 2 bottles online for like 6 quid, so it was a good bargain. Yeah, so really, just great. I just think this is a fantastic lighter, the shiny brass. The brass ones, the solid brass ones, are always the most expensive on the Zippo, besides the collectible ones and the sterling silver and gold. I believe the gold's the most expensive lighter on Zippos. I believe that's like 13 grand, something like that, for the solid gold one. This one is just, but if you want sort of the look of the gold one without paying the price, I highly recommend the brass. It does tarnish the easiest. I'm not gonna lie, this one will tarnish like fuck, and compared to say the matte, which won't tarnish at all pretty much. It will obviously, but not as bad as the brass. It's the easiest to tarnish and easiest to sort of get dirty. So I'm sort of scared to see how I put a fingerprint there. It was so shiny beforehand. I'm sort of like panicking now, Give that a rub. Totally shouldn't do that, but oh well. Yeah, a wee bit better. But I'll work on it later. But yeah, I just love it. I got it, and it's my first ever Zippo, and I just absolutely love it. And this is me reviewing it, because it sort of got left out. I was reviewing the 35 Vintage and the white matte, and I've got some armour ones I'll be getting, and a Zippo Blue 2 eventually, and they'll be getting reviewed. But yeah, fantastic. The first ever Zippo I got. It's got solid brass also. Not sure if you can see. Let's see if it says solid brass on it at the start bit. So I'm not sure. It's kind of hard to make out. I'm not sure if you can see. It does say solid brass there. Kind of hard to make out, but yeah, it does say solid brass, which I kind of like. Some people think it makes it look tacky, but I kind of like it. It's just a great lighter. Another thing is I love the feel of this. That the brass feels really, really smooth. It just feels really smooth compared to the brushed finish. It just feels really smooth and robust, and I just love holding it and lighting it, and it's just such a damn good lighter. I love the feel of the smooth brass. It just feels great. It feels luxurious. It feels like it's 100 quid lighter when it's not, and it's just fantastic. It hasn't let me down once. The only times I've had this let me down is because I forgot to fuel it, or I've been running down on the flint, and the flints eventually ran out when I went out in the city, and I've had to buy a disposable. It's embarrassing when you've got a Zippo and you have to buy a disposable. It's really embarrassing. You feel sort of like going down a league. It's my snobbery kicking in there, but really, it's a fantastic lighter. It looks gorgeous. It looks really gangster with its gold colour. It just looks great. It takes a bit of maintenance. It will tarnish easy on the rest, but my god, is it worth it. You can see how shiny it looks now. I absolutely love this lighter. First Zippo, I'll always have it. I'll always cherish it. I'll always end up coming back to it no matter what ones I buy. If it's armour, if it's a fucking solid gold one, if it's diamonds encrusted, I will come back to this one because it was the first one I ever got and it's not let me down. Fantastic lighter. So yeah guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review and keep on looking flash.